Most people think anxiety is a disease, a sign that something inside them is broken, but here's the truth. Anxiety isn't random. It's not a curse. It's a byproduct of a mind that cannot accept losing. You're not anxious because life is hard. You're anxious because deep down you demand victory every time, and the possibility of failure feels like death. This is not weakness. This is perfectionism dressed up as anxiety, and until you see that, nothing will ever change. Why do your hands shake before a presentation? Why do you spend hours rereading one email before pressing send? Why do you replay a single mistake in your head for days? It's not because the task is so scary. It's because your brain has attached your entire worth to the outcome. If you succeed, you're valid. If you fail, you're worthless. No wonder you can't breathe. You've turned life into a courtroom where every small mistake is a death sentence. Take Emily, a 27-year-old marketing assistant. On the surface, she's hardworking, detail-oriented, the kind of employee every boss wants. But what they don't see is that every email takes her 2 hours. Why? Because if there's one typo, she's convinced everyone will see her as incompetent, so she edits, deletes, rewrites, edits again, until her heart pounds, her jaw clenches, and her brain spirals. Her anxiety isn't about emails. It's about her obsession with being flawless. Emily doesn't want to be good. She wants to be untouchable, and that pressure suffocates her. Now look at James, 34, an aspiring entrepreneur. He has 10 brilliant business ideas. He researches, he brainstorms, he buys notebooks and software, but he never launches. Why? Because if one fails, it won't just cost him money, it will expose him as a fraud. So he hides behind perfect timing, waiting for the magical day when success is guaranteed. That day never comes, and his anxiety, it grows louder every year, because his real fear isn't risk, it's rejection. He's addicted to the fantasy of winning and allergic to the reality of losing. Now, be honest with yourself. How many times have you deleted a post because you thought people might laugh? How many times have you stayed silent in a meeting, even when you had the answer, because you couldn't risk being wrong? How many opportunities have you sabotaged just so you wouldn't have to face rejection? That's not life crushing you. That's you crushing yourself. Your anxiety is your brain whispering, what if I lose? What if I fail? What if I'm not enough? And here's the harsh truth. As long as you keep worshiping perfection, you'll keep drowning in anxiety. But here's a twist no one tells you. The opposite of anxiety isn't relaxation. It's not calmness. It's resilience. You don't need to erase fear. You need to train your brain to survive losing. Because the moment you prove to yourself that failure doesn't kill you, anxiety loses its power. Anxiety only lives in the shadow of perfectionism. So how do you break free? Here's a simple 3-step plan. Step 1. Daily failure practice. Every single day, do one small thing you might fail at. Speak up in a meeting. Try a new hobby you're bad at. Post online without polishing it for hours. Each failure is like a vaccine. It trains your mind to see loss as normal, not deadly. Step 2. Rewrite the story. When failure happens, don't say, I'm worthless. Instead, ask, what's the lesson here? Failure stops being a scar and starts being a teacher. Step 3. Track your survival. Keep a notebook. Write down every time you failed and what happened after. You'll notice something shocking. You survived. Every time, and in many cases, you even grew stronger. Now imagine a life where rejection doesn't scare you, where mistakes don't define you, where losing doesn't destroy you. That life isn't fearless, it's free. So the next time your chest tightens, your hands shake, and your brain screams, "Don't mess this up." Remind yourself, you're not anxious, you just wanted to win too much. And the moment you allow yourself to lose, that's the moment you finally win.